content. There we go. Start your story.
Wow. Wow.
So in another episode of How Has Melissa Not Joined the Cult? I am also amazed. So like for months, TikTok kept telling me that they were worried about my cortisol. Now they didn't say it directly. They didn't say, Melissa, you got high cortisol. But they would target influencer at me. Like, you're not ugly, you just have high cortisol face. You're not stressed, you just got a bunch of cortisol. This is what you need is Nello Calm. And I was like, fuck you guys, it's just powder magnesium. Like, I don't need this from you. But then one day, they got me because they started targeting like, man, I don't even snack anymore while gardening. All I got to do is drink this Nello Calm. So after, I think it's been going on for about 5 months now. I did not order it from TikTok though.
Is it Mello? Mello?
Oh, it's not on the pack. I don't know.
Girl, what are you eating?
Right.
Honestly, again, I don't know how I've avoided a cult, okay?
Are you sure you avoided a cult? Are you sure you're not in one right now?
I am currently drinking Nello. I've subscribed to Super Calm because I'm now worried about the collagen in my face. Like that there's like not enough of it. It's Nello Super Calm.
With an N?
With the N.
Okay, so it's this blue raspberry drink stuff.
Yeah, it's tasty, but I know it. I will say though, I do feel like it boosted my high a little bit. I could be making myself trying to feel better for that $17 I spent.
Oh, wait, how much do they give you?
20 packets.
How big are these packets?
You're technically supposed to add them to an 8-ounce cup. I've been adding them to my big cup, like my 12, I'll do like 14, 16 ounces of water. Because then I have to wonder, like, more water can't hurt you. It's water.
I think it's the dilution is what the issue is.
It's too diluted.
Because it might not, like, how it gets into your system depends on how diluted it is. Like how fast your body processes it, I believe.
So then I might have to try this again another night with just an 8-ounce cup. But I like to drink water. So.
They also have one that has green, like a green drink, like green vegetables. Damn, now I'm in the cult.
See, I also got into that superfoods cult.
I am still not in the cult because I'm not buying this shit. So,
well, here's the thing though. You could eat your greens, and check this out. What if you didn't? What if it came in a packet? You added it to some water or to your smoothie? Because I also have joined the smoothie cult.
You could do that with regular leafy. You could just if you're making a smoothie anyway,
if you're making a smoothie, you don't need to do this. But I find that this is a thing that I would do. Like if I were eating like eating a meal, I would drink one of these with my meal just to make sure that I get my daily fruits. Because I already do that. I got these basically they're adult applesauces from Costco.
Interesting. Tell me more.
Mm-hmm.
They're just adult applesauces. It's like apple, carrot, pear, or whatever. Okay. And so whenever I eat, I also have one of those. So that way I get like a serving of fruits and vegetables no matter what I eat.
I'm going to need the link to that. See, this is what I'm talking about. Girl, I actually want you to sign me up. I have a Costco membership. So here's what I did with my Costco membership. I swear, I joined a cult in the most fucked up way. Like, me and my mom were at the Costco. I didn't have my license on me because she was driving, and I don't carry my wallet all the time.
Girl.
So, yeah, she also looked at me like that. She was like, what do you mean you don't have your license? And honestly, now that I think about it, I think I was driving.
Oh,
girl.
Melissa.
I was definitely driving. But I was like, it's only a problem if you get caught.
No.
If you don't get caught, there's nobody to ask for your license. Yeah, I was driving. I was definitely driving. So we go to the Costco and they were like, oh yeah, we need your ID to get your card. Because I was like, you know what, Al Sharpton, I'm going to believe you. And I'm going to perhaps give up Target slowly. I'm going to step down process. But I signed up and I put it under my mom.
I'm at Target Anonymous.
Bitch, I will not go in them stores. I heard they are outside looking for niggas. You not gonna find me.
Right. Look, it was
Listen,
kind
my
of
Instacart driver.
right. I mean, look, I don't go outside anyway. And when I go to work, I was like, well, that's one less place for me to just go. So,
But I signed up. So now I'm part of Costco, but I'm not under my own name because it's under my mom's name, even though I pay for it. So I have her card on my phone. I'm still secretly hoping to just pass for her because we have kind of the same face, except I am, gosh, at least 3 or 4 inches taller than her, about 150 pounds heavier than her, and definite, is it 150 pounds?
I don't think you're gonna pass
Nah,
her.
I'm exaggerating.
I
Maybe
think you
100.
are in fact a different person.
right.
But we look the same. It might just be 50 pounds. No, might
Well,
be 60 pounds.
okay, here's the thing. You're going to have to hope that it's a white person checking because
And that's what I'm waiting for. So my girl got caught up because she tried to do it with a black woman, and a black woman told her absolutely not. So she pretended to go to her car to go get her wallet, and then she
ma'am, ma'am, don't you do this to me.
like, absolutely not.
And like, what I don't understand about that black woman is like, girl, what you doing? Just let her in.
Right.
She not stealing. She about to shop. What the hell?
You're not costing me. My job is to specifically make sure that niggas that don't supposed to be here ain't here. If I let you in, guess what? A nigga that's not supposed to be here is here, and I've not done my job.
And that's why I'm going to the white people Costco.
You're not getting me in trouble, is what I'm saying.
Because I'll start a whole thing. Like, what you mean I don't look like this? That's weird.
What you trying to
racist?
say? What you trying to say?
Is it because I don't have gray hair and a bob with glasses?
Okay, you ain't say all that. You ain't say.
Is it because I'm a completely different person? Because that's rude.
How would you even know? I might have had a tan that day.
You know what? I was with you until
and that was your first mistake. That was your first mistake.
It really was. I will be asked to leave the Costco. Like, I'm trying to support y'all. I'm going back to Target.
You know what? That's my mistake. I should have known.
I kind of do want to act the ass. I want to stand out and be like, Amazon got all this shit for like 5 cents cheaper. I'm a Prime member. I don't need you niggas.
Okay, you supposed to be boycotting them too.
Also, Costco's still cheaper. Costco Prime makes up for all that shit. Costco is what, 75?
Yeah.
So Prime did go up. I know because I have it on auto.
Yeah, and I had to cancel that.
Prime goes up every year, and every year I'm like, why did I forget to turn this shit off?
Oh, this time they ain't gonna get me. I put a reminder in my fucking calendar. You not getting me this year. Not getting me.
But then how do you watch the Prime Video?
I don't give a fuck about Prime Video anymore.
Honestly and truly, I don't watch Prime Video enough to make it worth it. Like, I watch Prime Video, like when a show comes out, I'll binge it, and then I don't watch it until the show comes out again next year. So I don't understand why I keep it regular, especially not for $100 and some goddamn dollars.
So like the show that I consistently watch on Prime Video is Invincible.
Yeah.
And like I can just do share watch with my friends.
You know? Also, Invincible comes out every other year. Like you have time.
Right. And then the other show Hazbin Hotel. Animation takes years. So if it comes out, I'm just gonna have to hope that they also put it on YouTube like they do their other show.
Helluva Boss?
Yeah. Because Helluva Boss is on YouTube. So I'm like, I'm fine with that. But Hazbin Hotel, once again, I could just share watch with my friend.
I think Hazbin Hotel, the original, is on YouTube, I think, but like not the studio show.
Okay, so it's just
produced one.
Okay, so it's just Helluva Boss. But I mean, considering how many people clip it, I could get the gist of the freaking
Just watch TikTok for a good 45
I
minutes. You'll
know.
get a whole episode.
Right, I get the whole. I was like, I could just do that.
Okay, wait, hold on. Hello and welcome to Nerdgasm Noire Network. It's me, Dee, and I'm here with JP and Melissa, and today we're here to talk about nerd shit. How are you ladies doing?
Do you want an actual answer?
You know
As
what?
Luther would say, always and forever, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Strap in.
don't be like me and try to multitask, because I'm technically supposedly still kind of working.
Girl. Maybe keep it a little less real. Be a little less honest with us.
Okay, I'll be less honest. Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing good.
Are you gonna bullshit tomorrow at least? Like for balance?
I'm saying.
That quiet means no. She about to work 9 to 9 tomorrow.
I don't think no, I'm probably not. You know what? I will give myself a little treat and let's hope that I can get a ticket to a certain movie because shit was sold out. So
I want that. Yeah.
I want that for you too, but these tickets are selling because the tickets are selling out fast, and it's because that movie's popular. It's a popular
So
movie.
I went to see it Thursday, and the theater was less than halfway filled. Like it was.
I think it depends on where you are and what time.
Oh yeah, I was out in the white people's.
Because I, being out in Calabama, I went at like 2:00 in the afternoon, and so like it wasn't even. It was like 2:00 on a Tuesday, right? So like there wasn't really a whole lot of people who weren't at work at the movie theater. But then when I tried to go again, like on a Saturday, because I was like, oh, I live out in the middle of nowhere, so like it'll be easy. Nope, sold out. I was like,
see, this is why I'm hoping that if I go in the middle of the day or close enough, like, or find a time that's close enough to like maybe 4 that I can sneak in a ticket and get in, because last time I was like, I don't want to be sitting next to people, but then now I'm like, well, I guess I'll have to sit next to somebody and just hope for the best.
I wasn't sitting next to anyone. I was in between an older white couple and a younger white couple.
Yes.
And the older white couple, like it was like me, and then there were empty seats next to me, and then there was an older white couple, and then the younger white couple, right? And so I'm sitting there watching the movie, and I'm like trying to be quiet because I'm trying to like listen and like take notes or whatever. And like the girl and the younger white couple next to me started crying at the end of the movie. I felt so bad for that girl.
Oh.
She didn't know what to expect. She thought this was just gonna be a regular horror movie.
Oh, you ain't listened to nobody's internet, did you? How weird for you.
She was just like, she was just so sad. And then like,
love Wakanda.
And then like there's stuff at the credits, like all the way at the very end. You're supposed to stay for like all the credits. And everybody kept getting up and leaving. And I was like, I'm not even gonna tell them. I'm gonna let these white people leave. This is for me. And you know.
But just so you know, there's 2 post-credit scenes that I found out about afterwards. I saw the first one. And then I was like, all right, I've seen it because I've been watching Marvel movies. I know what to happen. So I also sat and waited, but then I missed the last one.
Yeah, Maria told me to stay until, but she was like, there's a mid and a post, and I was like, all right, I'll stay for the whole thing.
So yeah, the one thing I do is look up, is there any post credits before I watch particular movies.
At this point, I'm gonna just wait till everybody's name goes by, and then if it's there, it's there. If it's not, then I just got a couple more minutes of just chilling at the theater. I don't even care no more.
You're gonna wait till you see that Atlanta peach at the end of the movie,
right?
And then give it a few seconds, like, let me see though.
I need to see the peach. I need the lights to come on, and I need the people to come into the movie theater with the broom for me to be like, oh, okay, it's time for me to leave.
Like there was one time, I I was sitting there waiting for after credits, and I'm just like, everybody leaving. I was like, well, just in case. And like, even though the staff was like, no, there's no after credits. I was like, you might just want me to leave early so you can hurry up and clean and go home. No, but it ended up not being. But I was like, sorry, I didn't trust you, white boy. But then again, you gave me attitude when I ordered my food, so I'm just saying.
Oh, the people working at the movie theater will be quick to tell you, nah, there's an end credit scene, you should wait. They'll let you
I
know if you
wanted to
gotta wait
yell
if
at
you
all
don't.
the people who got up. Like,
Uh-uh.
hey, where y'all going? But
Mm-mm.
then I was like, this is none of my black business. I'm gonna sit
Uh-uh.
down.
Nope, nope. Gonna mind
Again,
it. Gonna mind it.
like I said, that is for me and me alone. But speaking of Ryan Coogler,
Ryan.
that's actually what I wanted to talk about today. I didn't want to talk about Sinners because I know not everybody has seen it, but I did want to talk about Ryan Coogler being a fucking Bay Area nigga.
Tell us more.
So, one of the big things about the movie Sinners is the deal that Ryan Coogler made with Warner Brothers for it, right? So, you can find this. I found this information on a couple different places. It was on Hollywood Reporter, CNBC. A bunch of places have been reporting on it because it's like a big thing, right? So,
Hmm.
basically, for this movie, for Sinners, Ryan Coogler made a deal with Warner Brothers where he gets money off top, not just once the studio has made its money. He just gets a percentage of it regardless. And then after 25 years, he gains the rights to the movie back. So the reason that this is important is one, because studios love to get theirs and then be like, well, y'all, peace out. I don't know what y'all gonna do. Because it's like it's low risk for them when they can just make their money back. Like, we don't care about if you get yours. If we make our money back, we're good. But um, so him being able to get that percentage off top is good. But him being able to get the rights back in 25 years is especially good because if anybody wants to, if it's going to stream anywhere, if it's going to play on television, if anybody is going to use clips from it, things like that, all that money goes to him instead of to the studio. And he has the right to like approve and deny when it gets used, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This is unprecedented. Uh, well, not unprecedented.
That's I was gonna. I'm like, it's kind of.
It doesn't happen often. And the reason that it doesn't happen often is because studios want to make that money, right? The reason I say that he is a Bay Area nigga is because this feels very much like some Bay Area hustle, get your money, put a nigga on game shit, if I have ever heard it. Because basically, the way that he was able to get this deal is he leveraged his successes. Like Fruitvale Station made a whole lot of money, which he apparently made while he was in grad school. I didn't realize he was in grad school when he did that. Black Panther and Creed both made so much money. So he was able to go to the studio and be like, hey, I want to do this little personal project, right? And this is how I want it to be done. And the studios are like, yeah, sure. It's not going to cost that much. You know, who cares if you get the rights back in a couple of years? And then it becomes this major hit. So shout out to Bay Area niggas everywhere.
But here's the thing. Okay, did you see? I forget what news entertainment show, but when they was asking him about the deal, he's like, "This deal is not even that strange because uh he's and like the interview was like, well, why do you think people are making such a big deal about it?" He's like,
You know why?
he's like, but his answer was so like, I don't like pretty much like I don't feel like answering that. Like like I don't understand. Like this is like a this is a normal deal for someone who has proven that they can make money off of their
Oh yeah.
movies.
He
So
is
that's why he's like, y'all making a big deal out of this. And
He's
people
a
like,
box office success.
yes, like, oh my God, how did he get this deal? How did he get this deal? And the thing is, other directors have gotten this type of deal as well. But what is the difference, class, of why everybody's all up and like clutching their pearls now?
Well, the difference is both who made the movie and then also who's starring in the movie. So, like, this is part of the reason why I think the studio was so willing to do this deal, because I don't think they thought it was going to make money. One, it's a horror movie. Two, it's written and directed by a Black guy. And three, it primarily stars Black people and other people of color. There's like four white people in the movie.
And also, I think they didn't think like another Jordan Peele type of success was going to happen.
They didn't think it was going to happen from anybody but Jordan Peele.
Yes.
And Jordan Peele has his own production company, so he doesn't really, I don't know if he necessarily can skirt like studios that way, but like having his own production company the way that he does helps, because Monkey Paw is, real popular and it's really successful. And like Ryan Coogler does have the production company with his wife, right? But that's not what he's known for. He's known for directing these these like really poignant movies, right? And so they were like, oh, if it's going to be a horror movie, blah, 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 it's going to be probably a good movie. It'll probably be like a cult classic or whatever. I don't think they expected people to be like going to see the movie and then going to see the movie again and again and again because they're so entertained by it. Because that's not really a thing you see from horror movies unless it's from like a horror enthusiast, or if it was Get Out. One of the things that he said about this deal was that, like, one, it's not like really that unprecedented, but also like he specifically was looking for this deal for this movie. He doesn't actually really plan to do these kind of deals all the time, which is what Hollywood is kind of afraid of. Is that he and more people will do more deals like this more often, but he specifically wanted it for this specific movie. And I think it's probably because like it feels like it was a pet project for him. Like it's something that he had been, working on or something that he had been ruminating on for a while, But yeah, I'm proud of him.
The thing that shocks me about it is that, I guess because I've never paid attention to this side of it, I just thought that he just owned the movie. Because it is. Like, so when y'all come back after 25 years, he's gonna own this movie. I was like, don't all people just own their own movies?
No. But
that's what masters are for. Like, if I've learned it, I should take that lesson from the music community.
Exactly.
Because it is. So that makes it in a more reasonable context for me, because we think about all the artists, who got screwed over by, Puffy and others. Take a breath. Shout out to Mace.
Mace been trying to tell us for years.
Look, considering the amount of people that turned to a higher power after dealing with Puffy, should have told me that it wasn't just him screwing them financially.
They were like, I need Jesus after this.
like he tried to ruin people's lives.
Wasn't Mary like one of the few people that was like, nah, I'm okay. Like,
yeah.
I'm good.
We could collab. That's
Mary. Mary basically was just like, look, you got to be at a distance. You can't be by me. Well, and then like everybody that I've seen who was like around Diddy, almost all of them just stopped talking to him at some point. And it feels extremely obvious, but back then I didn't really notice it. I know that man is the devil.
Because like, wasn't at one point like it seemed like him and Faith was tight, but it always, I don't know, it was always kind of weird to me because like especially after
think
um
Faith thinks that he got her husband killed.
yeah,
Is really what I think that is. Like, I think she was like, I need to be nice to this nigga so I don't die. But then I gotta get
right,
out this bitch.
because he was just like when Biggie passed and he was just propping her up like, yeah, I'm cool with the widow. And I was like, that's just kind of under like it just felt
Like he was
uh
deflecting from some very suspicious things happening.
yeah, and also kind of like um God, I can't think of the right word, but it almost um felt, you know how when you're watching reality TV and like um oh, what's the word? It's
When they're like doing the confessionals.
not like the confessionals, but like when someone who's having actual issues and they're
Mm-hmm.
just keeping them on TV. It's words. What are words?
Oh, exploitation.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
It felt exploratory, like it, like because like it just felt weird to me because all those albums that he had her singing on and have her like, okay, what, like after an album, so okay, yeah, you want me to sing the hook of this song dedicated to my husband, but you keep bringing me on as this type of like, it almost felt like a trophy
Mm-hmm.
type thing. It is just always weird to be out. So like when you stop seeing them being around each other more and more, and I was like, thank God, because that was just weird.
It's weird, and I don't want to be a part of whatever weird thing. Because now I feel like you're bringing us into it, and I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to be a witness to none of this weird shit.
Mm-mm.
But yeah. Anyway,
And like,
oh, go ahead.
just one last thing. I know
Go
I
ahead.
was joking about him having Toto in the basement singing hooks, but now
He
I'm
might have
worried.
actually had them in the basement singing. Oh my God. Cool.
I'm very concerned that my jokes were real.
Ooh,
And
buddy.
Don't let them catch you outside like they tried to do Wendy.
oh my God.
Yo, so with everything that's going on around Wendy Williams, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm very confused because they were saying that she has dementia, blah, blah, blah. And then apparently one of her nieces is like, nah, she don't have dementia. They got her locked up because they were trying to get conservatorship over her because they're trying to take her money. And like, I am concerned.
Mm-hmm.
And Lord knows it's hard for me to be concerned for Wendy Williams.
Right.
But well, y'all can't do that to that woman.
The dementia thing, and I don't know if they tried to say it was like alcohol induced dementia. It was a big, weird darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did that show. When you want to talk about exploitation, I watched a clip. I could not watch an episode. I said, I shouldn't be watching this. Like, I shouldn't be here. Why are we all here watching this?
Right.
No.
Now, why am I a part of this in particular?
And I watch trash. I watch Bravo. I watched Bravo in 2025, the year of our Lord. I still watch them, okay? But I said to that Wendy Williams shit, I said, you know what?
Right.
No, man. Because I don't know. I wouldn't put it past them. I get weird about, ever since Britney, the word conservatorship is just like, ooh, tell me why, real quick. And I don't know that Wendy has the people that she needs around her as well.
Mm-hmm.
So there is that.
Well, because like for Britney, it took forever. Britney had been under conservatorship for what, 20-some years? And she was like, since right before she turned 18?
Right. But she also had but she also had people that weren't shit around her as well.
Yeah.
So, like her parents, I side them.
Her daddy specifically was just
yes.
trying to get. He just wanted the money.
Her most recent ex-husband was on Traitors.
Oh.
First of all, no one knew who he was or what he did, and so they kept making Britney jokes to remind people.
Wasn't he a dancer?
Oh, you thinking of Kevin?
Right, that's the first one.
No, she dated another one of her dancers recently. I thought they got married. I don't know.
I thought this guy was a lawyer or something. They had a really nice wedding.
I don't know, maybe.
It was. I felt real. I was like, you know where you go, girl. And then it went bad, and I was like, oh. Well, anyway, parasocial relationships. Like,
I think Britney, whatever Britney is going through, I think Britney has like manic episodes. And what happens is people who are not used to being around people who have mental health issues don't know how to deal with the manic episodes. And so at a certain point, they just bounce.
Yeah.
And she needs to find somebody who also understands her manic episodes.
So when Lifetime eventually does contact and Britney agrees to do something for, real life with Britney or something, are y'all gonna watch?
Yeah, I 100%. I no hesitation.
I will, as long as I know that she getting all of the coins.
Yes.
That is where I will also draw my line. Because I don't think Wendy saw any of that money from before.
I'm gonna tell you what, I tuned in to almost every episode of Bobby and Whitney. And that, you want to know what? Whitney Houston has such a classy reputation. And then I watched that and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. Whitney is from New Jersey. I don't know why I forgot that particular thing, but thank you for the reminder.
Right. Because like you hear about the stories about like how certain songs and like it didn't connect the dots that Whitney is like Whitney don't give a fuck because it didn't connect that she right. It didn't connect that how she is in the booth versus that she is from New Jersey. Like when she wants to go to the mall, she will beg out a song and be like, peace, don't say shit to me.
When I first heard that song, that she was like, I want to go to the mall. Oh, so if I do this song, I can go to, okay, hold on, got you. What? Ma'am, this was your first take? Your very first take. And you were like, I just want to get this done so that I can go shopping? Bitch, that is legend behavior. I don't care what nobody says.
Because and she like it was another time that she did that multiple times because they was like, oh wait, we gotta do when you have to go through this, and she's like, I have somewhere to go. I forgot what's the other song that she did that she was like, I need to be done.
I just like the idea of her being like, I want to go to the mall. No, you got to sing the song. Okay, she sings it out. And she's like, you got it, good. And she just like doesn't even give them a chance to confirm. She's like, I know it's perfect. Bye. I have other things I need to do. Get out of my face.
Like, yeah, like I just like hearing stories, and also the fact that Brandy in her reality show, I'm just like,
I forgot about Brandy's reality show. I don't remember much from her.
I barely remember it. The thing I remember about Brandy outside of her music, I mean, there are little things.
Don't say the car accident. Don't say the car accident.
I wasn't even gonna get that dark. Wow. I was talking about the fact that she went through this one stage where she just could not stop claiming Whitney. It got weird.
Well, Whitney was her quote unquote, Whitney was her quote unquote godmother, and also her brother dated Whitney.
Yeah, and so I would talk about Whitney's son, but it felt like Brandy was like, nah, you don't understand. She was mine. I don't know if it was a competitive thing. I don't know, because I don't know that she's competing with Monica. I know they don't like each other. I did see that versus. But it just got weird.
They don't really like each other, but also I don't think Monica is competing with Brandy. I think this is a one-sided.
Yeah.
Monica is minding her own Atlanta black ass business.
Her
Yeah,
own
and I
Donica
think
business.
the thing with Brandy and Whitney is like Brandy is such a big fan, and like Whitney is her ultimate hero. So
Mm-hmm.
Whitney when Whitney put Brandy under her wing, like you couldn't tell Brandy nothing. Could
It's
like
Mhm.
very notice me senpai.
yes, thank you. Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's Notice Me Senpai. And like I wouldn't be surprised if she has boxed a couple people for saying something slick about Whitney, because I feel like that is that energy that comes from her.
Mhm.
Um, because I didn't realize how um weaponized Brandy can use her words, because it was a couple of times that she was just like
Nah, she mean. She mean as hell.
yeah. I was like, oh damn, I could have hung out with her, but not because the meme, but that she's very blunt and straight to the point. But I think, is she Aquarius? Because
Oh,
that
I
would
don't
make
know.
sense.
Why does that sound familiar? Like it was one of her songs or her albums.
Oh yeah.
Was Aquarius the name of one of her out? Hold on.
Okay. Somebody had an album named Aquarius.
Brandy. Brandy Norwood. I don't think it was her. I think it was no, she didn't. She didn't have an album named Aquarius.
She is an Aquarius.
Are you thinking Aquemini?
No, I am thinking Aquarius. Is there a song
Right.
called
Is there?
Aquarius? Nope.
Is there a
Nope.
song?
I think I might be thinking of the fifth dimension Aquarius. No, I wasn't thinking of the fifth dimension Aquarius with the sunshine in. God damn it, I'm out of here.
It's
I got
fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know, I
You
would
did your
that song's
best.
gonna be in my head soon now.
I would have thought that she would have made a song about her sign as well. So, you know,
I mean, it does seem very Brandy.
There's still time. I think she's focusing on her acting right now though.
she has gotten better over the years.
Sure.
Wow.
I
I
That
mean,
think
listen,
that sure said a lot to me.
I'm just remembering her trailer for that horror movie. I'm like, oh,
what
okay.
was it? It wasn't no Freddie versus Jason was Kelly Rowland. I know what you did last summer.
No, she did. She has a new one where
What?
some old white lady, her white husband's white mama is being mean to her. I don't know if it's like
Her
if she's
white
possessed,
husband's white mama.
is being mean to her, and her name is Belinda in it, and I can't get over the fact
I'm looking
I
this
don't know
up.
nobody my age named Belinda. Like,
Oh, apparently the lady who plays Solange is Greek and is in the tragedy of Macbeth with um with Denzel Washington. She plays the three witches.
ooh,
Ooh.
I still want to watch that. I don't know
I
where I
do
can
want to
watch
watch
that though, because I do love a Shakespeare play.
it. Is it
That's
weird to ask if the listeners if y'all have a link to like just message us?
oh wait. It's on Apple TV.
Oh, see, we don't even need y'all link. Not that I was soliciting illegal links from our listeners. That feels rude.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna look on Apple TV, see if I can find it. The Tragedy of Macbeth, not The Front Room. The Front Room, I don't think is streaming yet. Oh, it is. It's on
No, the
Max.
film is streaming. Yeah,
It's on Max. I'm about to watch this.
I've seen that little Brandy thumbnail so many times. I'm like, you're not gonna trick me to watching your movie about this woman being mean to you, Brandy.
She smothered that woman to death. That is funny.
I thought that Swiss was gonna be that the woman's so into her body, and that's why she was saying
Right.
Right. I thought it was gonna be what's that one where
in her eyes.
yes. I thought it was
We all
gonna
got
be an in
fooled.
her eyes situation.
That wouldn't have been so bad if it was a movie.
What, in her eyes?
Yes, I invested episodes into that woman.
Man, I just so one of the things
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things that I do like in movies, or one of the things I do like about certain stories, is if they commit to the weird thing, right? Like there's a weird thing that's happening, but everybody treats it as normal, and so therefore the story is allowed to go on, right? That in her eyes doesn't work, does not work at all. Anyway, do we have anything else we want to talk about before we wrap this up?
You know what?
No, I don't. That's all I'm asking.
No,
Right.
I want to say okay, and maybe it's a serious thing.
Okay.
Okay. For some reason, who knows why? Racism, classism, fuck shit, whatever. Government is coming after AmeriCorps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I would like to urge people, look it up, write your Congress people, write the senators, write everybody. Because AmeriCorps does a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And they're a weird target to go after. Like no one's, I know that we're looking for waste. I know we're all constantly worried about waste. I just feel like AmeriCorps is not where you're going to find it.
So, you know what else AmeriCorps does? It
Huh.
often stipends, so you can use that towards education or paying off your student loans.
Yep.
So they want to make sure young people stay poor. So
Mm-hmm.
That'll do it because they don't even offer you that much. Like
mm-mm.
It's just a little bit of money.
it's a little bit. They don't even call that an income. They were like, "This is a living wage." People who are doing AmeriCorps, and now I'm hearing it. They can apply for Medicaid and EBT because they don't make that.
Right.
But I'm just so write your people is all I'm
Yeah.
saying. Look it up.
And
Google it.
yeah, because like honestly, if AmeriCorps gets cut, like a lot of nonprofits that depend on getting help from AmeriCorps members and stuff like that, they're not going to be able to get it. They work with a lot of like in schools and after school programs, and I mentioned nonprofit charities.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's great for um, whether you're just starting out or if you're uh, a person doing a change of career. It's a nice in between before that. So uh, they're just cutting off another avenue where people get to do on the job training or learning or working um, with in a different environment outside of corporate. Um, so support AmeriCorps and as Mel says, uh write whoever. I don't care. Write everybody.
Oh,
Like
I'm writing everybody.
right.
And they said that handwritten letters get more attention. So I guess I gotta realize what the mailbox office place does again. I send emails. I just
gotta remember
realized
how postage works.
I
Right.
remember like I was talking to my mom about it. I was like, yeah, if you could go to that mail place for me, it's the office. And they got
The
mail there.
post office
That's what she's like, Melissa, are you saying the post office? I'm like, well, I don't go there. Like, that's why I need you to go there. I don't want to deal with them. If you could go do this for me, because boomers love going to the post office. Like, my grandma would still mail her checks. I mean, she's the greatest generation, but still, like, I don't have a checkbook. I don't want one. That doesn't make any sense to me. Take my card take my Apple Pay, or I'm not coming.
Now, I don't use checks either, but I have ordered a checkbook just so I could send a check to someone because I wanted to make them wait and make them have to go and get that
That
check.
would be the only pettiness would be the only reason that I would get a checkbook. Like pure pettiness. Like, sure, here you go. Just wait on it though, okay? It's gonna come and it's gonna come. Better watch that box. No. Yeah, because they're also coming for the postal service. It's weird. These are weird targets.
No, it's not. They're trying to privatize everything.
Yeah.
So that way, that way, some white man can get all that money in the end.
I guess. I mean, I get it. I still think it's weird. I think we've had these things for a while. They're working for a while. I don't know, but sure, America.
But it was working for poor people, not for rich people, or at least the zillionaires that we have. It wasn't working for them.
I mean, if you look at the whole thing, the whole Elon Musk whole thing about trying to get rid of waste, it's a lot of getting rid of things that help poor people because, hey, guess what? That's what, like, just because, and I don't even, it's part malice, but part being so insular as a bajillionaire that he's like, oh, well, clearly this doesn't make any sense that people get this. Actually, yes, it does. It's a social safety net, you dumb bitch.
I'm sorry.
No, I was just agreeing, like, they do not understand the purpose of it because they never had to, especially Elon has never really had to experience it. So you would think he would fake it like he does everything else and act like he knows what it's about and keep it, but he won't. So
there was this one interview, and I wish I could remember who it was. It was some rich white guy. He was talking about Social Security, and he said that if his mother didn't receive her check, she'd be okay. She figured it was a misprint and keep it moving. And you know how you can feel your pressure rise real quick?
The man who said that if the only people who would complain about it would be people who are scamming.
Yeah. Like regular people don't care. And
clearly you've never seen a regular person in your life, sir.
Never seen a regular.
Like you never lived check to check.
Nope. And I work with older adults. None but older adults. And a lot of my clients are dependent. That is the only check that they put in for. Okay. Okay.
They work their whole life
to get that little bit of money. And I promise you, if they miss their check 1 month, they're getting evicted. So every person isn't your rich ass mama who apparently, if I was his mama, I'd be so mad.
Don't embarrass
But here's the thing. It's not even the fact that it's his mama. It's the fact that if she miss a payment, he can pay for her.
Yeah.
That's why she's not worried.
I'll tell you right now, my parents don't have billionaire kids. We do fine. We comfortable.
Right, but ain't no billionaire.
You miss your check, we all gonna have to pray.
Right.
Also, not to bring more bad news, but okay, so for the past couple weeks, I have been convinced that Robert F. Kennedy is a fucking zombie. Like, look at him. The man is undead. I don't care what anybody says.
It's uncomfortable to look at.
It's very uncomfortable. That is our arcane caucasity. I don't like it. But apparently this person is ending the federal Narcan distribution program.
Because he wants it all to himself.
And that's the thing that is tripping me out, is because this man used to be a heavy drug user. Like, he used to be on heroin.
I mean, it looks like it.
Heroin is a hell of a drug to be on. And you're gonna go, yeah, I know it's bad, but fuck it, them people can die. Sir, you could have died. Well, no, you couldn't have because you got money. That's why you don't fucking care about nobody else. I'm just gonna make myself mad if I keep thinking about this. That man is a zombie. These people suck. I need y'all to get these people out of office and put people who, you know, have souls in there and morals and ethics. And not these fucking ghouls. Anyway. I don't have anything else to talk about.
I guess this is where I start singing and scatting our outro music.
No, you don't have to do that. Well,
this
first
is
and
the
foremost,
outro.
First
This
and
is the
foremost.
outro. This is the outro.
First
This
and
is the
foremost. First and foremost.
First and foremost.
That's part of the song now. First and foremost, I want to say thank you for listening. We very much appreciate it. If you want to show us a little bit more support, make sure you give us a rating on wherever you're listening to us. And also make sure that you're following on our Patreon, patreon.com/Nerdgasm Noire. If you want to find us on social media, you can find us anywhere we're at on social media at nerdgasmnoire.carrd.co. JP, where can the people find you?
They can find me on the interwebs. So I have like this card thing that you like can totally see all the links of stuff that I'm doing. So like you can find it in like jpfairfield.carrd.co. And then like on other days, like Sundays, I do this thing like I'm totally playing like TTRPGs with the Reclaimers, and it's like around like 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, and 6 p.m. In the past. Yes, I did call it in the past. So don't say nothing.
Pacific? It's the other
I would have because it's the past. It's the past.
Oh my God.
Let me know when you get to the future, D.
Never.
But yeah, that's where you can find me.
And Melissa, where can the people find you?
Y'all literally never check the chat. I said BRB.
Oh.
I'm back now.
Well, you're RB, so
okay.
You're RB, so where can the people find you?
They can find me. I go back and forth about really trying to cultivate my threads. So you can ignore me on threads. But find me on Blueskies, Black Girl Geeky, for my personal thoughts. And in the evening, if I'm skeeting, I'm high. And then I can also be found on Blueskies under Mel's Crowded Shelf, which I'm trying to make that more active because I've recommitted myself to NetGalley.
Ooh.
Cross your fingers. That's it.
Right. And of course, you can find me anywhere I'm at on the internet at nanicoolj.carrd.co. One of the things I've been working on recently has been my newsletter. I've been trying to write about like different media things that I find interesting or stuff going on in life that I find interesting. Social media is kind of imploding, so I'm going back to the old school live journal Zanga blog day. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you very much for listening. We very much appreciate it, and bye.
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 Hey everyone, it's me, Dee, here to let y'all know about our Patreon. For just a few dollars a month over at patreon.com/Nerdgasm Noire, you can get access to Patreon exclusive episodes of our main show and Smut Book Club, as well as access to Patreon only shows. You'll be able to join people like Jacqueline, Amma, Elle, and Slazinger Kincaid in supporting our little show and helping us be nerdy together and also with you. So make sure you head over to patreon.com/Nerdgasm Noire and show your support. Thanks. Bye.